And that's when I told him, "You're not getting that out of my foot. There's just no way." Oh, did you? Oh, we're recording? Shit. Okay. Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to That Real Texas Team podcast. I'm the host of the show. My name is Curtis. With me, as always, my co-host, Ronnie. How you doing, Ronnie?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. How are you doing?
Doing well. Wow, that was felt like I just sat down on the view. You all right?
Yeah,
Doing
fine.
great, bud. Oh man, you're basically just a wiry pair of glasses from Ginger Ned Flanders. At least when you do that. Um, but yeah, folks, we're gonna be talking Texans all night tonight. We're gonna be talking mock draft. We're gonna be doing a mock draft, and probably your mom later on. So, uh, so like and subscribe. We're trying to grow the channel. We're currently at 11 subscribers right now. I'd like to see those numbers pumped up. The sister channel, Jaguars channel, they're at 26. They're far and away the lead of all the sister channels. Now it's time to reclaim that damn throne, Texans fans. So get on there, click the button, share it with your friends, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content. We're also available on pretty much any other streaming platform you could think of. Spotify, Apple, Google, other ones. Yeah, we're out there. Okay, we're like we're so far out there. We're Matthew McConaughey in the middle of the ocean out there. You know, what I mean, just that's how out there we are. Um, so yeah, mock draft time. Um, we kind of touched on it a little bit before we started this show, but we're gonna do trades. We're gonna try to get inside the mind of Casario. We're gonna try to, see what maneuvering is available. We're not gonna go overboard with it. We're not gonna just, not draft. We're not just gonna only do trades, but we're gonna do some trades. So um the Texans are in a good spot right now to where they can now kind of draft for depth and for like there's a few holes, but not nearly as many going into last draft. So, Ronnie, what before we get into it, Um, what do you think the biggest holes are at this point?
I'm still thinking that we need to get some depth on O line, and that's I think that's the biggest need right now. Um, and then safeties and corners.
Yeah, I'd probably add in defensive linemen. I
You
think we
think so?
still need another nose, like another big body in the middle. I
Okay.
think Autry fills in one spot, and Folokasi is solid, but he's not the the space eater we need necessarily.
I mean, the good thing about that is we run more of a 4-3 defense, anyways.
Yeah,
So, I mean, but still, interiors still a need. I agree.
yeah. And then beyond those two guys who are both over 30 years old and on short-term deals, the guys behind him, it's Kurt Heinisch, Mario Edwards Jr., who's kind of again a tweener, edge and interior, just kind of wherever you need him, really. So we've got some flexibility, but we don't really have dudes who are like clear cut defensive tackle 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And then we definitely have number 3 notched out, but it's kind of a crapshoot after that. Um, so I think we definitely have to throw that in there. Safety's a good one. Offensive line depth. I think that's. Do you think we go back half of the draft for the offensive line depth?
I think so.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay. Yeah.
just get some. I mean, if we can get some Michigan guys, that'd be amazing.
You a big
But
Michigan fan, or just
not
appreciate?
really. I just I know that Michigan has one of the best O line in general. Um, they got a really good O line coach, O line staff, and
Yeah.
they build some beasts. So, um,
Okay.
at least from what I've seen since I started getting into football.
Yeah. No, you're right. Historically, they are pretty solid. So, well, let's get this. No. Hold on me before we get started here. How's this layout treat you? Or do you want to just go no?
That works.
Okay.
I can still see everything.
Sick. All right. So all 7 rounds, medium speed. We'll be able to go back and kind of scroll back and forth and figure out where we're at. But let's enter this draft, folks. We will be doing trades. We're not going to do any trades until we get to our pick. So let's start this draft. Malik Neighbors 3. Interesting.
Kind of hoping Kevontae Sweat stays on the board.
JJ McCarthy to the 49ers.
Oof.
What is happening here?
All right.
Roman Wilson went just before us. Okay. So we still have Keon Coleman on the board, which is awesome.
Yeah.
And his Rakestraw. I know Cody Stutes is really high on Rakestraw. He's not the biggest dude. I think he's like 5'9" and some change. No, it says he's 6 foot here. Maybe I'm confusing him with somebody else. But he's graded well the last 2 seasons. Had played really well against LSU, really well against or pretty well against Georgia.
Did not do too good against Florida.
No, but that was end of the year Florida where they finally looked like a team.
Yeah.
Bullard would be a solid pick here in my opinion, but I think we can probably wait on him. And then
Who do we got on the D line? Ideos.
Defensive interior. Chris Jenkins is ranked at 50. His average draft position is 60.
Devondre Sweat. I'm still
I imagine he dropped that much because of the off the field stuff.
Yeah.
But that does mean we could possibly pick him up later and, just put him in rehab or something. Chris Jenkins, you were talking earlier about getting a Michigan guy, and definitely not an offensive lineman, but that is something to consider.
Yeah.
You said safety?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't realize you could just combine groups like that. Safety.
Yeah, I was about to say, why do they have Devondre Sweat with the safeties?
Yeah, for real. Bullard, he's this would be a little bit more of his range, I think. I wouldn't be upset in real life if we had made that. There are some trade options.
Not really seeing any good picks.
Well, you also got to remember that I feel like most of these moves are for picks next season as well.
Yeah.
But the Giants would probably be the biggest trade partner here in terms of getting something valuable. Maybe we trade back 5 spots. And pick up like a 4th round next year. And a late pick this year. Maybe we can use this as ammo to trade up. How does that look to you? Am I doing too much?
I think that might be a little. We can try.
Drop back 5 spots and pick up a 4th next year.
We can try it.
I mean, it said this trade is likely to be accepted. I'm asking you, does this seem realistic?
realistically, unless the Giants had something good to offer, I don't think Nick Caserio would take it.
Okay. Well,
Um,
then that brings us back to the board.
and if I was a GM like that, I wouldn't trade back. I would either try to trade up or even at the most trade back 1 or 2 spots.
Yeah,
Just depends on how good the offer is coming from the other side.
right. Well, it looks like here at the top of the board we've got Bullard. Here's Chris Jenkins again. And then we scroll down a little bit and we've got some more edge guys. Jonah Ellis, Edgerrin Cooper. It looks like PFF is cooling on him. But a lot of people are saying Edgerrin Cooper is like a fringe first, second rounder. So maybe that's a good thing. But let's take a look at Bullard here. I don't remember how
Oh,
big he is. 5'11". He's 21 and a half years old, 5'11", 195. Solid grades here on a solid defense. Solid game against Bama, Missouri, obviously Vanderbilt. Florida State, not so hot. But,
I like that pick. I think we take him.
okay.
Oh, shit.
All right. At pick 42, we're going to take Georgia's safety, Javon Bullard. Penix goes to the Raiders.
Chris Jenkins is out.
It looks like Edgerrin Cooper's still here. Blake Corum, Kamari Lassiter, Darius Robinson, Jalen Wright. He's a fast running back.
Xavier Worthy is still in.
Yeah, but we really don't need a wide receiver.
Yeah.
Junior Colson
Yeah.
from Michigan.
Do we really need 9 linebackers though?
We have 9 linebackers.
I think we're good on linebackers.
Do we have 9?
I think so.
I'm trying to think. I know we lost Cashman and Perryman.
Yeah.
So we have To'o, Christian Harris. We brought in Aziz. Delshon Phillips.
Yeah.
I think and Jake Hansen. We got like 5 or 6.
So I think we're good on linebackers.
I mean, you could find somebody to probably like To'o's not a starter right now.
Yeah. Maybe next year or later in the season.
Yeah, so it wouldn't kill you to draft a linebacker, but with what's here, let's take a look at the big needs here. We're a while out on defensive tackles.
I think we go with interior D.
There's nobody there. They're not for a while.
What about guards? Because I know we lost George Fant. So
Well, he was a tackle.
Oh, was he a tackle?
Yeah.
I thought he was playing left guard. I thought he was playing left guard next to.
No, that was Howard.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah. Fant played all season at right tackle.
Yeah, that's right.
And we brought back Heck. But Cooper Beebe, I've heard a lot of people talk about him. He would be somebody I would be interested in. Let's look at the trade options. We could trade back to 66 and probably pick up a 4th next year and maybe a 7th or something this year, 6 or a 7. The Packers. I mean, the Cardinals look like they would probably be the best team to make a deal with. But I don't know. Maybe we don't. What if we just get Edgerrin Cooper here?
I like that.
Really kind of shore up the edge rush rotation
Yeah.
and longevity. So honestly, I wouldn't be upset at this. His rank is number 59. We're at pick 59.
So it's like
Edrin
right
Cooper.
on.
Yeah, I mean, it was a match made in heaven. Edrin Cooper, welcome to the squad. Xavier Worthy's gone.
Mm-hmm. Jalen Wright.
Yep. All right.
Dolphins forfeited their pick. Huh.
Mm.
Interesting.
I think that was due to some sort of scandal or something. So do we take a swing on Tavondre Sweat here? It's not too far off from his average draft position. His rank is 122, but how much of that is based on play?
Yeah, probably not a lot.
He's definitely not much in the pass rush department, but the man is 350 plus pounds, so
Yeah,
space eater he is.
but he is pretty.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I said he's pretty quick.
Yeah, he's got some mobility to him. He's not a slouch.
I think we take him.
Okay. Tavondre Sweat in the 3rd round. All right, so now here we are, day 3 picks, round 4. We've got a few picks until we get up, but this is probably prime time to start trading.
Yeah.
All right.
3.
Braylon Allen, I know he's a bruiser. All right, so we've addressed defensive interior, we've addressed edge rusher, and
look at
safety. The what?
Our corners.
We've got, I'm trying to think who's on the roster currently. So we got Stingley, Okuda, Desmond King, Mike Ford.
Did we let go of Steven Nelson, right? Or is he's still on?
He's still a free agent.
He's still a free agent. Okay.
As long as he may have signed, to my knowledge, he's still a free agent.
So if he doesn't get signed, does he stay on the team or is he just out there?
He's just out there.
Gotcha.
All right. So we're at 123 here. DJ James is kind of an outlier here. Really solid production the last 2 years. Not the greatest games against some of the bigger opponents, but only allowed 3 touchdowns all season. 32 receptions on 52 targets, 385 yards. A little bit of a regression from the prior year, but it looks like he made up for it in some other ways. He wouldn't be a bad selection. But let's take a look at what we can trade. So we could trade back 2 spots with the Bucks and probably pick up something next year.
I'll say maybe a 4th.
Okay.
This trade will not be accepted.
How about we pick up that in a 7?
We can try it.
Trade is accepted.
Cool.
Resume draft. Okay. What are you doing over there?
Oh, I'm tapping on my thing.
Gross. All right. DJ James.
Yeah. Or take a look at Kamal Hayden or Haddon.
Kamal Haddon out of the University of Tennessee. Really solid year last year. Played in 7 of the possible 12 games. No touchdowns allowed. 3 interceptions. This has got to be a typo. Passer rating was 7. 33 targets, 12 receptions, 96 yards on 311. No, I mean, if he stays healthy, this dude's probably solid. That's probably why he's still here. Really solid game against Virginia. Um,
I say we make that. I think we take a risk on him.
and get Kamal Haddon here.
Yeah.
I think
I mean,
we might be able to wait a little bit on Kamal Haddon. So maybe we go to another position of need or of interest. Let's take a look.
we have 2 picks in the next 3, so
Yeah. We've got tight ends. I know we would probably benefit from another big body.
yeah. We're zoned, so we have a lot of big packages.
Yeah. To tackle.
Christian Jones, that name sounds really familiar.
He is a University of Texas guy. We got 2 Michigan guys here at the top of the board. Trevor Keegan and Zach Zenter.
I think we take a look at them.
All right. Keegan, not too bad, not too good. Some of the better talent got to him. He is almost 24 years old.
Oh,
Zach Zenter, which is a fun name, played better. He is
oh yeah.
23, 6'6", 322. Big man.
Jeez.
Played well.
Definitely a guard.
Yeah, no sacks, no hits, 5 hurries. That's really good.
Yeah, that's amazing. On 649 snaps and no sacks. That's awesome.
I mean, I wouldn't be upset with Zach Zenter pick, but he's also ranked lower. So maybe we do look at a running back or a tight end or something here. Will Shipley out of Clemson, Estime out of Notre Dame. I don't know much about Blake Watson.
Seems like he played pretty good.
Yeah, 1,000 yards every year, 14 touchdowns last season, 53 receptions on 60 targets, 483 yards out of the backfield. He is almost 25 years old.
Oh, he's old.
Yes. Corey Schrader. He's also somebody we could wait on. But this man was a force last year. Also old. Tyrone Tracy.
Didn't play too good last year.
No, also quite old. Are all of the running backs older than dirt? No.
Yeah, well, he's young.
He played phenomenally last season.
Yeah.
He
1,600 yards. Jesus Christ. Now here's a guy.
So to script, PFF.
6'1", that's a little tall for a running back, no?
I mean, Foster was a pretty big guy. I wouldn't be upset with this guy, Isaiah Davis. It does look like we would be able to wait a little bit. His rank is 116. His average draft position is 213. We could take him right here, and it wouldn't really hurt us.
I say we take him. Why not?
I wish I knew more about him, his 40 time and whatnot, but here we are. All right, so now we take a look at the tight ends here at 127. We've still got some wiggle room, I think, if we're going to get one. I think we could probably trade back. And we still got Zenter that has caught our eye, and we still could probably hit a linebacker. Let's check out linebacker. If there's nobody good in linebacker right here, Tommy Eichenberger.
The name Jordan, I've heard that name before.
Interesting.
At a Temple. I just don't remember where I heard it.
All right, Mr. Eichenberger. Decent 2022, not so good 23. 23 years old. That's not the worst.
A 3-year starter.
Maurice Lafau.
I
Got
think if we're gonna
veteran,
get, I think if we're gonna get a linebacker, maybe look into somebody that's more, uh, like pass, like coverage wise.
like McGee here.
Yeah,
He looks to be that kind of guy.
because I know our biggest struggle last year was the pass defense.
Absolutely. Well, it looks like we could wait on McGee. So with that, I think we take a look at the old trade machine here. Maybe we do a trading back again. Our next pick is 188. I think maybe we trade back to 136.
For around 4, maybe.
Mm,
No.
I'm going to offer this trade. Our current pick to move back 9 spots and a 6th next year. Trade was accepted. I'll take
Cool.
that.
Looks like we're getting us a lot of picks for next year.
Well, I think it was the first, maybe the second trade we've done so far, actually. Like pulled the trigger on. Here we are leading off round 5. We could probably get Theo Johnson here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're looking more at run blocking for this fella.
Yeah,
See how big he
56.
is. He's good size. He is 23.
6'6". Oh my god. McCaffrey's still in.
Yep. Um, I think we might need to take a double take here at Mr. LeFaux. Coverage grade
I like
84.1.
29
191
tackles.
snap coverage. Hmm, interesting. He spent a lot of his time in the box. Played some slot, actually. Interesting. His average draft position is 109. He's rank 138. That wouldn't be a bad grab here.
Do we still have
DJ,
Zach Zenner on the board?
yeah, he's supposed to be here for a minute.
Okay.
I think we could probably trade back again. We could probably trade back to 150. That's
I'm
another
thinking
14 picks. Now, what I'm thinking here is we make the next pick, and then before we make the next pick, we trade up with some of the capital from the latter half of this year and get some of the other guys.
okay.
Trade accepted. Okay. Still looking good. Still good.
Luke McCaffrey's gone.
That's all right.
Christian Jones.
We are now in a comfortable spot to take Zach Zinter.
Agreed.
Um,
Jordan Maggie's gone.
okay. Hmm. All right, so we could trade a sixth or a seventh this year and 3 sixes and get the Washington Commanders' 5th round pick this year. How you feeling about that?
I like it.
Run the numbers. All right. So now here we're going to go ahead and get Zinter. And here we're going to go ahead and take DJ James. I mean, so far I'm loving this draft.
Yeah, this one's a really good one.
All right, we got 2 back-to-back right here. So we don't really need a wide receiver or anything else. I think this is all just bonus money. We haven't added a tight end yet. AJ Barner from Michigan. Trey Knox from South Carolina. What are you banging on? It sounds like you got like a cardboard tube.
I'm my laptop's sitting on a tote.
Oh, nice. AJ Barner's calling card is blocking. He is 6'6" and he is 21 years old. I think this is our guy.
I think that's our guy.
Welcome to the squad. Last 6th round pick here.
What
We've
are
already
we-
drafted the interior offensive lineman. Let's go tackle. See where we're at. Got another Michigan guy. Trente Jones. 0 sacks, 2 hits, 1 hurry.
It's not bad.
No. Better last season and his first year than he was last year. He is 23, 6'4". Andrew Coker from TCU.
The Horny Frogs.
Not huge production. 1 sack, 6 hits, 14 hurries. Not necessarily world blazing. We got another tackle down here. Huh?
Carson Barnhart.
That's yes.
I mean, he's
That's
really low, but now I see why.
Yeah. We already got one Michigan guy, you know.
Just stack up on him. Why not?
Let's look at Lumia. Or Satawa Lumia. From the island of Samoa. 6'4", 312, no sacks, 5 hits, 24 hurries. He does at least avoid a lot of contact. Really well against the Gators and Cal. That's encouraging.
But really bad against
Yeah. Most of his snaps at right tackle. Does look like he played his best football at guard, though. So, maybe we got some flexibility with this guy.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Mr. Lumia?
Why not?
Okay.
Just because of the flexibility with the guard.
Okay. We got a little bit of time before our final pick of this draft. Do we need to make this pick? Could we trade out of it, you think? Maybe for a future 6? Do we need anything?
I think we take a look at the safeties.
Again? Double dip? Because we did get Bullard at the top with our first second. Frank Gore Jr. to the Bucks. And let's take a look at the safeties. This is all of the safeties left.
Hmm.
There are no trades. So,
I guess we kind of have to make a pick.
yeah. Well, Sam Hartman. Poor fella. Let's double dip on a position of need and fill out the running back room for a little bit. Kendall Minton from the University of Georgia. Pretty
I like
solid the last couple years. He's only 22 years old, 6'1", 220.
He's got a 90 graded.
Yeah. I mean, dude is crazy. Looks like he would fit the scheme, and we're getting him here in the 7th round. I think that's a steal.
I think we take him.
And I think we got to. And that's the draft, ladies and gentlemen. Holy crap. God, that was – look, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that was Nick Caserio immortalized, but what is this 2 new awards? What are you talking about? Of course I won awards. I'm amazing. No, tell me what the awards are. We won awards. Sorry. All right. I see what I did. Okay. Our results. Dun, 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 dun. Where'd it go?
6 corners go in 1 round.
Where did our results go? Well, that's garbage. Where did it go?
Oh no.
Wait a minute. Oh. No. Damn. That's all right.
A+. I'm giving it an A+.
Yeah. And we're just not the hottest with the screen sharing of the mock drafts. But if that draft happens, I'm pretty sure most Texans fans are going to be like, holy crap, Caserio's done it again. Somehow we got Sweat. We got freaking Bullard from Georgia. Kendall Minton from Georgia. We got who was our other second round pick?
I think it was a linebacker.
Edgerrin Cooper.
Yeah.
Got Edgerrin Cooper. DJ James. I mean, we racked Zach Zinter. We racked up. We cleaned house. If that's not an A+ draft, I don't know what one looks like. So, any teams out there looking for new front office members, contact me at Curtis PD Network on X. We will be.
You got to go through Curtis.
Yeah, or look him up on Ronley fans. It's it is exactly what you think it is. It's him in the room behind you.
Just butt naked in a sauna.
Watching nothing but 24 hours a day Texans highlights.
Yes.
And shaving his beard occasionally. But yeah, before we get too far off track, is there anything else we wanted to cover tonight? The helmet leak.
The helmet leak, yeah.
The helmet leak. The blue H with the dark blue, possibly black helmet. The picture was kind of hard to tell what it was.
How do you rate it on a scale from 1 to 10?
Probably like a 7 or an 8. It's not the hardest thing I've ever seen, but it's not the weakest thing ever. And it's definitely above average.
I saw some people are already getting it tattooed on them.
Jesus.
Yeah. Like the Ultimate fan. I can't remember his name, but he's already got it tattooed on his forearm.
That was fast.
Yeah.
That was real fast. Hats off to that guy. Yeah. We're supposed to be getting the reveals pretty soon. Is it before the draft?
Tuesday,
Tuesday. Okay, so folks,
23rd.
stick to your social media accounts on Tuesday because we're gonna be having some new unis drop, and I have a feeling they're gonna be very fresh, very clean.
Let's talk about some non-Texan related uniforms. Did you see the Lions new uniform drop?
No, I did not.
They went with a black alternative. The helmet is blue with the black logo and a black stripe. Looks
Hell yeah.
pretty clean. Pretty clean in my opinion.
That sounds dope.
They did they modernized their their home and away jerseys. I think they got rid of the gray uniforms.
Interesting.
That was a shocker to me because everybody loved those.
Yeah, they were very nice. I don't know why they would move away from those.
Yeah, I don't know.
Kind of weird move.
There's been a lot of uniform changes this year. From what I've heard, I saw the Broncos are going old school.
Hell yeah. With the D?
I think so. And their jerseys are going to be like an older, traditional, classic style.
Yeah,
And
the powder orange or whatever.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then the Browns, they changed up their helmet. I think they're doing a brown and white stripes down the middle.
Yeah, I think I saw that. That looked nice.
Yeah. And they're keeping the white face mask. I don't know why that's such a big deal, but they're keeping it.
I think it's probably because they just have never had that. But
gotcha.
I mean, it looks nice. So
yeah. That's all the topics I got.
Okay. Well, I've had a long day of running around with my family at the zoo. It was my son's birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday.
Yep. He's 4 today. So, Case, if you ever watch this, first of all, this is for adults, so you should not watch this. But second, I was there when your mom gave birth. They put a lot of olive oil on your head to help kind of like make it happen, right? And the doctors, just kept cracking up bottles of olive oil, and I was like, "What is that?" Because it just kind of looks like they're just it just looks like olive oil, and they're like, "It's essentially olive oil." I'm like, "Well, ease up on it. He's going to come out Italian or something." Jesus. But yeah. So, as Hulk Hogan always said, eat your prayers and say your vitamins, and you'll be good. So, folks, hit the like and subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, and don't forget, most of all, to be good people. Ron, thanks for the time this evening. Always a pleasure to have you on Talk Texans Ball, folks.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, of course, folks. Thanks for watching. Be good people.
Bye-bye.